know, I picked this episode especially for Ryan. I knew he's gonna like this one.
I see it right now. 6 lesbians versus 1 secret straight girl. This is my forte. Being in LA, I'm surrounded by lesbians. This is my thing.
I'm a lesbian.
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 I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian.
From your expertise, what do you think?
Asian girl with glasses, a lesbian. Fitted hat, lesbian. Black girl, lesbian.
Right now, I'm skeptical about red shirt and the cute brown shirt girl.
I would say the same, yeah. Red shirt and brown hair.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I am Mars, and I went to an all-girls school for 5 years, so I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory.
Hi, I'm Gianna. I feel like my appearance is enough said, to be honest.
Hi, my name is Elisa. My girlfriend was the first time I ever stood up for myself.
Hi, my name is Iris, and I eat what I have.
Or what you eat. My name's Maya, and I go to Berkeley, and I'm a film and media student.
My name's Claire. I've been in a relationship with the most beautiful woman, my girlfriend, for 2.5 years officially yesterday.
And my name's Mara, and I've been married since January 31st.
This is hard, man.
Nah, she's lesbian the way she walks.
I walk?
Oh, shit.
Okay, yeah, you're right,
She's lesbian.
The second we walked in, I looked at everybody's outfits, and I feel like everyone just kind of had like a more eccentric vibe to their outfit, whereas Mara was just wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Y'all, it is not me though, for real.
She just talks a little bit too much, and it feels like she's overcompensating.
Might not be lesbian.
Letting y'all know right now, it is not me. Y'all will see my girl outside. It's letting y'all know. It's probably the nails, it's probably the hair, it's probably the lashes.
No, I thought you were lesbian.
To start us off, who is everybody's childhood crush or like gay awakening?
Have you guys seen Lizzie McGuire? Or are you too young for that? Miranda. Elaine.
So real.
Yep.
Okay, Miss Honey was a big one for Matilda, but also Amanda Bynes.
Lesbian. I'm feeling some lesbian.
Nah, she's straight.
That could be a crazy...
That would be great. That'd be great.
I wasn't exposed to much as a kid, but Rooney Mara from Carol, if you guys have seen that movie.
I don't know about this one now either.
Yeah.
My first one's not like a movie character or like a TV show character. It's a bank teller that I went to go see with my dad. And I think he was using me as his wingman, but I had my own. Yeah, I do. What's going on? A little bit in your diary. Yeah. What would you guys say? Like, are you guys like top, bottom, like switch, femme, mass? Like, what do you identify within like the lesbian realm?
Verse, switch.
What are these fucking terms?
Go hyperfemme when I go out. I love makeup and dressing up and costumes in that way.
Yeah.
I would say I'm switch, but also
What does that mean?
We know top, bottom, and is verse just either? Or is switch either?
Because if you switch, are they putting a strap-on on?
Yeah.
How confident are you in that?
A switch is someone who enjoys both the dominant and submissive role.
So does a switch have to be with a switch, right? Because then they can never really switch off.
That's true. 2 gay guys hit it off. Oh, we're both tops. Someone's getting fucked. What happens if it could be 2 women or 2 men? Oh, they like each other, but I'm a top. 2 tops meet each other. What happened? And then what happens with lesbians?
I am the oldest in the group, so I felt like maybe that would set me behind because I don't know all the lingo and the TikTok language.
Yeah, I'd say I'm more like mask top, as you can call it.
I can tell.
I mean, I like to bottom, whatever. But I do become more like feminine when I'm like in the club, often.
I don't know about that.
I think that would be a bottom. Sorry if it's so, I'm not used to saying these things aloud, if you can tell. Despite that, really, really love wearing stuff that's more mask, like the suits and ties are what I like to wear.
Sorry, Grandma, but I'm definitely, I definitely verse, and I feel like my appearance definitely leans more feminine, but in relationships, I'm typically the more mask person.
How was everybody's family and friends when you guys came out? Like, was it difficult? Was it?
I think I can take this one. So the first time I brought it up, I did it at dinner over, I believe, Christmas break. The first thing I knew it was going to have a bad response because I grew up in an Asian household that was like pretty traditional, conservative. Yeah. And my mom, first thing she said was that like something about like conversion therapy, stuff like go out of it, and I would need to find a husband eventually. And still to this day, she calls my girlfriend of 5 years. Oh, why am I getting too emotional?
Okay. She's lesbian. I don't think this girl could lie that well.
30 seconds left.
My parents were very supportive. I grew up in a liberal Chicago city-based place. They gave my dad gave me a pin, and my mom said, "Yeah, of course you never liked boys."
Yeah. I came out with a girlfriend when I was 15. Parents were cool. Uncle's gay. Great.
But now the big girls got me questioning. I'm talking about big plaid.
Oh.
Because I'm like, what is that hat? Like, you trying too hard.
See, there were brothers fit on.
Yeah, like, oh, give me your whole guy outfit. Because these other ones are girls.
Don't they look more natural in their fits?
It almost seems like this is the Jubilee. Yeah, you wear the Halloween costume.
Even her asking, so which one
lesbian
you
outfit.
So I never had to come out. My mom knew I was gay. She asked me. My sister is gay. And so, yeah, it's just always kind of been apparent.
When we talked about celebrity crushes, she didn't even give us one. And she basically was just like, yeah, I just came out because my sister's gay.
Even though she looked definitely the part, and I really believed her confidence, I just thought, okay, I think other people are also going to vote for her.
Damn.
I knew I shouldn't have brought up the fact that my sister was gay, but I figured my appearance kind of gave it all away.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
I want to ask, like, what's the gayest thing you've done to impress a woman? Because for me, I made matching silk chiffon heart-shaped pillows for my girlfriend and I because we both loved Muna's Silk Chiffon song.
I was in a relationship, like, sort of long distance, and I would drive, like, twice a week to San Luis Obispo, just, like, playing music outside of their house on Valentine's Day.
No, lying.
I've had a long distance partner in Sweden for over 5 years, so we're limited in what we can do for gestures. What I did do was buy her a limited edition TCG mount on World of Warcraft. I know that sounds super nerdy, but
that's cool.
But I think I spent over $2,000 on it for, supposedly it was going to be for eventually a marriage gift later down the line, but I wanted to buy it before it became increasingly in price.
Oh my God, her brain is so fast. You know, some people like just can't give you the story like in a few words. We're getting every thought process.
She's having a yap attack.
She's the type that wouldn't let you copy off her work. Like, she would finish the whole thing and be like, yo, can I see it?
No, it's easy.
Do it yourself.
If you would have said it for the cassette guy, he had all the answers, and he did number 2 and number 3. It's literally A, B, and C.
So I worked in editing on a video game series. You know Life is Strange Before the Storm? So
Oh, they're gonna want to fuck. Sorry.
Yes, and Dana's my personal fave. So I got autographed from every single one of the people and gave it to my now wife. It was like the geekiest thing, but yeah, she's a gamer.
I think the gayest thing I've done is my best friend at the time came over and confessed that she was in love with me, and so then we like cried because I didn't feel the same, and it was just like a really intense conversation, and then I made her dinner afterwards because I felt bad that she was crying, and then we sat and watched a movie before she headed home and like cried.
You're not really talking about you being a lesbian, you're just kind of saying like, yeah, my friend had a crush on me and I denied her.
I have a question. Are you guys bothered by any particular celebrity queer baiting?
I would just go with the one a lot of people think about, like Billie Eilish.
What was that mean?
Like pretending to be gay to get more audience.
She definitely was one of my celebrity crushes. I went to Coachella 2019. I was like, I'm meeting her like somehow, but yeah, I think her. For sure.
I would say Ariana Grande. I can't remember the song, something like break up with your boyfriend because I'm bored or something. At the end, she ends up hooking up with the girl, but like there was no reason for it. Like she's never said that, I don't know.
You know which person out of this group you guys have the highest doubt in, so we can have that person speak more?
Little analytical lesbian.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, the virtue signaling and all that shit's cool and all. But can we actually do the game where we can actually find the fucking bitch in here that's fucking a lesbian?
This is a math equation to her.
Can I ask about how you met your wife?
Yes, so she's friends with 2 of my coworkers at this, I review content for a children's programming network. And so we all had this, it's actually funny, it's a Christian network, but every single person I work with is gay. And so we had this big LGBTQ Christian party, which is pretty unheard of. And I met her there. She is 47. She is a lot older than me. That was harder to stomach for my parents than me being gay, but they absolutely love her now. They actually gave her, this is the ring my mom proposed, or my dad proposed to my mom with, and this is what they gave to her as like, we fully accept you.
I am pretty confident in you. I kind of have a little bit, I wish I could get you to kind of say yourself, but I won't vote you out because just because I have doubt.
So when you're a lesbian, who proposes to who? The more masculine of the two? How do lesbians get married?
Yeah, no one kneels down.
Whoever brings up the conversation
Yeah, right?
first.
Yeah.
Who's buying that ring?
Any married lesbians in the comments?
Any married lesbians?
Yeah, and if they're both switches, it's like, well, one thinks they're buying the ring, but then the other thinks they're gonna want to buy the ring, so then they have to kind of.
Or is it automatically that there's one more dom, one femme all the time? When you're already in the relationship, you're like, oh yeah, she takes care of me because I'm hyper femme.
Yeah, I guess when you're that far, you kind of already know the roles.
Yeah, there's got to be roles set in place
then.
by that point.
Once the manlier lesbian gets into the thing, they're obviously the more masculine of the two. And then they realize, oh shit, I gotta do all the masculine shit. The masculine shit isn't fun. Like, yet they're still a girl. So they have the innate, they have the feminine wiring. So when a girl gets put into the masculine position, even though they're lesbian, I still think it would be tricky.
Well, I'm also curious if they just split stuff 50-50. Is it not as much like man and the woman roles where like, all right, the man's gonna do X, Y, and Z, woman. Maybe stuff overlaps more. Even if one's more masculine, what if the other one's like, oh, well, we're both gonna make the same amount of money? Like, I don't know.
It'd be worth talking to maybe PP Cocaine's girlfriend,
Yeah.
who's the masculine. Cause I'm like, do you get tired of doing masculine shit? And you just kind of want to
I don't know, they would admit to that though.
sink into your feminine, because girls like when their man takes charge. But when y'all are both girls, are they both like, God, my partner never fucking takes charge. God damn.
At the end of the day, I thought everyone but Mars seemed more lesbian to me because Mars was just like too pretty.
That's crazy. I'm feeling very, very humbled. I haven't had someone question my sexuality since I was probably 12. Obviously, time was against me and the clock ran out, so I wasn't able to answer.
She seemed lesbian to me
everyone
with their answers.
We have a new rule for future rounds. Every time you vote out the wrong person, the prize money will be cut in half. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
It's because the hat knows that they're gonna win. The hat's trying to win.
Lesbo.
What is your like favorite thing and least favorite thing about being a lesbian like today?
It doesn't even make sense. What's your favorite thing about being a lesbian? It doesn't sound like a real question.
That's
to
what
me.
I'm saying. Look at how the tomboy is standing. That's a very feminine pose. The one leg off, to me, looks too feminine.
Yeah, this is like when the outfit doesn't match the person.
Feels like a costume still.
Yeah, you're doing the masculine present, but I see that straight shit coming through.
Because then she said she likes to party and go to her more feminine side at the clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
But someone that dresses like that, I wouldn't see doing that. Like converting like that.
Would you say that like you randomly would just put on a dress now?
I kind of get feminine at the club. No fucking way with that Oakland A's hat.
It's definitely her.
It's her.
She's trying to win.
My favorite thing is the amount of acceptance in the community is lovely. My least favorite thing is hearing the stories that my wife has gone through because she's 47. And so she obviously faced a lot more prejudice. I would say that's my least favorite thing.
100% lesbian.
She looks like an actress.
I like being sort of just like the opposite of what is like normal. Like I feel like that is so awesome. And yeah, and I think my least favorite thing is probably like just like
the way she keeps rubbing her nose.
You nervous as fuck.
out in public spaces, there not being enough spaces like bars and this and that. It's just like you can't be yourself, and it's like you really don't fit in, and it's just
No.
Yeah, the way she's just looking around.
There are some people, and in particular, there's some in the lesbian community who have said that I can't.
She reminds me of Chicken Little.
Who's the guy from The Hangover? The Asian guy?
Oh, Dr. Chow or whatever.
Like him times Chicken Little.
No, you're right. What's his name?
His name is Mr. Chow.
If Mr. Chow had a baby with Chicken Little.
Yeah.
That was a good add-on.
And I'm only saying because it's the hair.
No, the hair is giving that.
And the jaw, like the jawline is giving the Hangover guy.
Yeah.
There are some people, and in particular, there's some in the lesbian community who have said that I can't call myself a lesbian because I have been in a relationship with a woman who happens to be trans, and the last time I told my coworker about that, they said I couldn't possibly classify myself as a lesbian if I was willing to be with someone before surgery, or and really digged into my sexual history too.
Like she's acting how I think Chicken Little would act.
Yes.
On Jubilee.
If anyone has any doubts about me, I'd love to clear it up. I am at this point the most like straight looking of them all. I feel like two have cried. There's no way Maya's like not a lesbian. It's gonna be me.
She's just a big girl. Like they try to throw you off.
Yeah.
It is a 4-way tie.
A 4-way tie? I don't know who voted me, but what are you thinking? I've been the person with the guard most down.
She's my favorite, honestly.
I feel like maybe we should have stopped because now all four of us are kind of turning our heads saying maybe the mole's out already.
You have 10 seconds to make your argument for why you should not be voted out.
liars typically have their guard up, but I've been very vulnerable about.
You think you could turn her straight?
No.
Is there a guy for every lesbian that could turn them straight?
I'd be more convinced to like you can turn maybe a bi person more just straight side. But if you're a lesbian, it's like, nah, you're already a lesbian. Like, you're gay.
I feel like it'd be easier to turn a lesbian straight than a gay man straight.
It's either the hat or the first person that got eliminated. That's what I think.
Great. I grew up playing soccer. I'm a golden gay, never had sex with a man. Serial dater, only dated women. And yeah, look at me. There's no way.
Look at me, there's no way.
She said the three most basic.
No, that wasn't
general.
One of the things she said that stood out to me was she said, just look at me. I felt like, okay, she's dressing up.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, she was the one. She was a lesbian.
How could you vote me? I am literally the blueprint. There's no way a straight girl can put on this sheep's clothing, like at all.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. If the lights turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is
I swear, if Chicken Little put on an act, I'm gonna go crazy.
She was getting emotional with her story.
What?
It's not me. It's not me.
It's Chicken Little. It's Chicken fucking Little.
count down to 1. The mole will step forward and reveal themselves. 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Oh, I thought she was lesbian.
One of my really, really close friends is a lesbian, so I was talking to her a lot. She was asking her friends who are also lesbian, and we were texting and chatting, and I was getting all the scoops and all the lingo and verbiage that I had no idea existed. I do work in children's content review, but I'm also an actor and an acting coach, so I pulled out some of those watermarks. I'm sorry, guys, you're so nice.
Dang, we were wrong.
I feel so happy that I won. I hope I didn't offend anybody during this process. I loved everybody that I met here.
I'm sorry, but the other girl just outfit doesn't look like it matches her.
As a lesbian and as a butch lesbian, I wanted to make it very clear that we also have like a little girl within ourselves and we're vulnerable.
I think everyone is deserving of love, and some days you may not feel like it, but try to love yourself, try to love other people, and be kind.
Damn, Chicken Little spitting.
Chicken Little.
Always wanted to do this.
Oh shit, she just cashed out.
I'm gonna call Pee Pee real quick and see if I can speak to her girlfriend. Guess we ain't getting an answer tonight. Damn. Well, I got a lot of questions.
Maybe you guys can help us and answer.
What's a switch in a verse?
Let's switch. What's a verse? The gender roles. Who proposes? Who goes and gets the burglar?
Who stops the thief from stealing the purse?
Is there that much categories in the straight? I guess you can be femme straight,
You could be a straight, but be like feminine.
but no one categorizes them in those words.
No.
It's just you're straight, right?
Exactly.
But gays have to have all the subgenres.
Yep, that's true. I'm just curious about, I'm looking out for the manly lesbians, the masculine lesbians. Are they tired of taking charge all the time? And do they want to be in their feminine occasionally?
They want to be a little girl sometimes.
Yeah, do they ever just take off the hat and look in the mirror and just be like, maybe not.
And be like, tired.
No, because that's just who they are. It's like you don't look in the mirror and be like you're putting on an act to be straight.
True. I live that shit.
You just live that shit.
Yeah, shout out to the straight. They need a straight flag.
Wait, why don't we have a straight flag?
That's what I'm saying. And you can participate in the pride parade with your straight flag.
We should design something, put it together.
Yeah. What's like a hard ass color scheme?
Like, what's the straightest color? It's like
still
navy
have a-
blue.
Navy blue and white or something?
White's a little bit.
You're right, you're
we
right.
need to go more.
You're right. It needs to be like navy blue and black or something.
Yeah, navy blue and black, and maybe even gray, like just accent.
Oh, we might have just did something.
Yeah.
This is more towards your girlfriend. I was thinking, obviously, there's more masculine presenting and more feminine presenting. And in the relationship, y'all play different roles, I'm assuming. The one takes the more masculine role, and the other one takes a more feminine role. If y'all were to get married, who proposes?
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Okay, and now my other question is, does someone who is a more masculine lesbian, do they ever get tired of having to always take charge? Like, like, can you choose to where we want to go to eat? Cause I'm fucking tired.
Oh, definitely. I am a woman and I can choose. You're a woman, why can't you choose?
That's what I was saying.
We also had a question about,
What is a switch in a verse?
and can switches be with verses, and can a switch be just with a regular lesbian? Like, I don't know.
Me personally, from what I know, switches are people who do both, like both feminine
and both masculine. I don't know what the fuck a versus is.
Okay.
I feel like that just must be a regular lesbian. One day they can have a lineup, and then the next day they got a wig on.
Oh, okay. I see.
Whoa.
Like they really switching.
Back to the roles. This is my kind of last thing. Do you ever have this like little girl inside of you that wants to be pampered or be looked after, or someone take the charge?
I think taking the charge and being pampered are two different things. I think that you can pamper anyone, like, you know, even boys and girls. Yeah, do you want to be pampered?
Yeah, because that's just might not. That's not. She doesn't even want that. So she doesn't even act like that. So it's like she doesn't even think about that. Maybe.
Because I know that being the one that's always in charge can get tiring. So I'm thinking you're still a girl. So it's like, doesn't that intrinsically something inside of you is like, I'm fucking tired of this shit. You still are attracted to feminine girls and whatnot. But does that make sense?
To be honest, no.
That answers my question then. Like, I'm tired of this.
No, when she asks me to do things, like, I like doing it for her.
Amazing. What type of lesbian are you?
One that most people don't believe is a lesbian. Until they talk to me, and then, yeah. I would say a chapstick lesbian.
Chapstick.
Like a tomboy.
What's the difference between chapstick and lipstick?
The difference between a chapstick and a lipstick lesbian is a lipstick lesbian like likes the makeup, likes the girliness, wants to be with another femme, you know, another girly girl. Chapstick lesbian is like they're not always dressed up, makeup done, but they're not fully like inversed to being a stud. Like in the middle, but not a switch. Like they don't be switching it up. They just, you know, they have a style and they stick with that style.
So a lipstick lesbian wouldn't go be with the switch, because what if a switch wanted a switch, but then she's with the lipstick lesbian? It just wouldn't work out like that.
Y'all already know about me.
And would you guys be in favor of a straight flag?
Fuck that shit. Let's get rid of the fucking rainbow flag. Let's get rid of all that fucking shit. Can we not just have a private sexual preference? Why do we have to make a fucking flag for it? Why are we pushing it on children? There's just so much going on with the flag.
This will be a very fun topic to get into when y'all come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there at the end of November, so I'll see you then.
See you then. Thank you guys.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.